Hi, my name is Ken Bland. I'm a member of the Eat Move Group intern team. Today I'm going to make tilapia with tomato-basil salsa and roasted potatoes.
At the grocery store, pick up 2 large potatoes, 1 pound frozen tilapia, 2 cups cherry tomatoes, fresh basil, and 1 lemon. And at home, be sure to check your pantry for salt, pepper, garlic powder, and olive oil. This recipe is also great when you use fresh garlic instead of garlic powder, and feel free to use canola or avocado oil instead of the olive oil. To start this recipe, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that our oven's preheated, we'll start by washing our potatoes thoroughly and then dicing them. And be careful when you're cutting these potatoes. The 2211 plan does not recommend fingers as a protein source.
And now we're going to drizzle our diced potatoes with 1 tablespoon of oil. And then just kind of work them around with your hands and make sure the potatoes get nice and coated. All right, so first, before we put our potatoes in the pan, we're going to add some aluminum foil and then spray it with a little bit of cooking spray so it doesn't stick. All right, and now that we have our pan all set, we're going to toss our potatoes in the pan. All right, and after we have potatoes in the pan, we're going to toss a little bit of salt in there, just about a 1/4 teaspoon's amount. All right, so after we've got our potatoes all nice and ready to go, we're going to put them in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes. All right, so after you've fully washed your lemon, we're just going to zest the whole thing, and then we'll cut it in half for the fish. All right, so after lining your pan with foil and cooking spray like we did with the potatoes, just put your pound of tilapia out, and you're going to squeeze the juice from 1/2 of the lemon over the fish. And then we'll top it with some salt and pepper. All right, so after our potatoes have been in for 15 minutes, we're gonna toss our fish in for another 15, and you're gonna keep the potatoes in for another 15 as well. All right, so while our fish and potatoes are finishing up in the oven, we're gonna make our salsa. So the first step is you just cut some cherry tomatoes in half. All right, now we're gonna chop our fresh basil. All right, so now we're gonna make our salsa. So first we'll take our tomatoes, and then our basil, about a 1/4 cup's worth of fresh. And then I use garlic powder, but you can use about medium clove of garlic minced. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we'll do the juice from the other half of the lemon we zested earlier. Watch out for any seeds. And then we'll do the zest, about a 1/4 teaspoon's worth, just into the salad real quick, or into the salsa. And then the last thing will be a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to get it tasting real good.
This tangy salsa is a great snack by itself. Have it with some chips on a hot day and you'll really enjoy the flavors.
All right, so now that our fish and potatoes are done, let's make a plate. So we'll start by just grabbing a piece of our tilapia here, and then some of our potatoes. Get a healthy scoop of them on the plate for you. And then we'll finish by topping our fish with the salsa. All right, and there we go. This meal is great to eat with the 2211 plan. If you have it with a side salad, you get 2 servings of vegetables. You got 2 servings of protein from the tilapia. You have 1 serving of starch from your 1/2 cup of potatoes. And then your healthy fats come from the oil and the dressing that's on the salad. For more good recipes like this that follow the 2211 eating plan, check out Eat, Move, Groove by Susie Kundrat.